forget expensive survival gear. The items that could save your life in an emergency are probably sitting in your kitchen drawer right now, and you've been ignoring them. In this video, you'll discover 30 uncommon preparedness supplies that most people overlook. These aren't your typical prepper gadgets. They're everyday household items that can serve dozens of critical functions when disaster strikes, from power outages to survival situations. And the best part, you likely already own most of them. Welcome to Food Decider, where we help you make smarter decisions about survival, preparedness, and self-sufficiency. If you find value in this video, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our content. Now, let's dive in. When disaster strikes, it's rarely the high-end gear that saves the day. More often, it's the humble, multi-purpose items that prove invaluable. These supplies are typically low-cost, easy to store, and can be repurposed in countless ways. While most preparedness guides focus on tactical gear and specialized equipment, we're going to explore the unsung heroes, items you might already have lying around your home. Let's start with something you probably have in your kitchen right now: Ziploc bags. These simple plastic bags come in various sizes and are absolutely indispensable for organizing and protecting your supplies. You can use them to store ammunition, keep knives dry, or even protect firearms in a pinch. They're perfect for creating hidden caches, keeping items waterproof, and separating food or medical supplies. If you want to take it up a notch, vacuum seal bags offer an extra layer of protection, especially for long-term storage. They're just a step below specialized Mylar bags, but cost a fraction of the price. Now let's talk about buckets. 5-gallon buckets, along with 1, 2, and 6-gallon variants, are an absolute staple in preparedness. Their uses are nearly endless. You can use them for food storage, turn them into emergency toilets, just don't use the same bucket for both, please, wash clothes in them, collect rainwater, or even use them as makeshift seats. Square and round buckets alike can be repurposed for different needs, making them a must-have for any emergency kit. The versatility here is unmatched, and they're cheap enough to stock up on. Heavy-duty yard bags deserve far more credit than they get. Sure, they're great for leaves and branches, but their strength makes them suitable for so much more. You can fashion them into makeshift rain ponchos, create emergency shelters, collect water, or even use them to carry supplies if you lack a proper bag. Their versatility means you should always have a box on hand. Similarly, regular trash bags have countless uses in emergency situations. If there's one item that's achieved legendary status in the preparedness community, it's duct tape. This stuff can fix almost anything. From patching up torn gear to improvising repairs on the fly, it's a preparedness essential. You can seal leaks, create makeshift bandages, repair clothing, or even use it to construct emergency shelters. Keep multiple rolls in your kit because you'll be amazed how quickly you go through it. Paracord and other types of cordage are equally valuable. Whether it's actual paracord, rope, or even twine from hay bales, these materials are crucial. Use them for shelter construction, gear repairs, making fishing lines, creating clotheslines, or securing items. In a survival situation, you can never have too much cordage. It's lightweight, compact, and incredibly versatile. Here's something that might surprise you: pantyhose. Yes, you heard that right. Pantyhose are surprisingly useful in emergencies. They can serve as waterproof filters, makeshift face masks, or even improvised bags for carrying small items. Their stretch and durability make them a creative solution for many problems. Plus, they weigh almost nothing and take up minimal space in your kit. Bandanas are the Swiss Army knife of textiles. With over 100 potential uses, they're absolutely essential. You can use them for filtering air and dust, providing concealment for your face, making improvised cordage by cutting them into strips, or even as a tourniquet in a medical emergency. They can be used as sweatbands, to filter water, as signaling devices, or to create makeshift bags. Always keep several in your bugout bag. They're cheap, lightweight, and invaluable. Large rolls of plastic sheeting, often called visqueen, are invaluable for sealing windows and doors during pandemics or to retain heat in your home during winter emergencies. They can also be used as tarps, makeshift shelters, ground covers, or for water collection. Their flexibility and size make them a preparedness powerhouse. You can create emergency greenhouses, protect supplies from moisture, or even fashion emergency raincoats. The possibilities are nearly endless. Let's move into the kitchen. Vinegar is a multi-purpose cleaner, cooking ingredient, and even a mild disinfectant. In an emergency, it can help preserve foods, clean surfaces, remove odors, and treat minor ailments. It's cheap, has a long shelf life, and you can never have too much of it. Bleach, on the other hand, is essential for water purification and sanitation. A small amount of bleach can disinfect large quantities of water, making it safe to drink. It's also crucial for sanitizing surfaces and preventing the spread of disease. Both should be stocked in your emergency supplies for their wide range of uses. Coffee filters aren't just for brewing your morning cup. They're lightweight, compact, and incredibly useful. You can use them to pre-filter water before running it through a proper filter, which extends the life of your filtration system. They're perfect for storing small items, organizing pills or seeds, and can even serve as makeshift bandages or fire starters when dry.
Keep a pack in your emergency kit. You'll be glad you did. Now, let's talk about some basic pantry staples staples that go beyond cooking. Salt is crucial for food preservation and flavoring. Stock up on different types: sea salt, kosher salt, and table salt for various uses. Salt can help preserve meat and fish, replenish electrolytes, and even be used for cleaning. It's been a survival essential for thousands of years, for good reason. Baking soda is a hygiene and cleaning superstar. You can use it to make toothpaste, deodorize spaces and gear, clean surfaces, and maintain sanitation. Even after the expiration date, baking soda retains its cleaning properties. It can neutralize odors, put out small fires, relieve insect bites, and even serve as a gentle abrasive for cleaning. Keep several boxes on hand. Baking powder, while mainly for baking, can also be handy in a pinch for similar uses, though it's not quite as versatile as baking soda. Clothespins might seem trivial, but they're more than just for hanging laundry. Use them to secure plastic sheeting over windows, hang up shelter materials, close food bags, organize cables and cords, or improvise repairs. In a grid-down scenario where you can't use a dryer, they become essential for drying clothes. They're cheap, durable, and you should have dozens in your kit. Aluminum foil is a preparedness classic that goes way beyond the infamous tinfoil hat jokes. It's genuinely useful for EMP protection when creating Faraday cages, food preparation and cooking, water purification by creating solar stills, signaling for rescue with its reflective surface, and insulation to retain heat. You can also use it to fashion makeshift containers, create emergency funnels, or even sharpen scissors. Keep several rolls on hand. You'll be surprised how often you reach for it. Plastic trash cans have multiple uses beyond just holding garbage. You can use them for rainwater catchment, washing clothes, storing bulk supplies, or even as makeshift bathtubs. Aluminum trash cans have the added benefit of serving as DIY Faraday cages to protect electronics from electromagnetic pulses. Line them with cardboard, place your electronics inside in a non-conductive bag, and you've got basic EMP protection. Even cardboard boxes wrapped in foil can serve this purpose in a pinch. Mylar blankets are cheap, lightweight, and incredibly versatile. These reflective emergency blankets are a must-have. Use them for warmth by reflecting body heat, creating emergency shelters, signaling for rescue with their reflective surface, or even as improvised pillows by stuffing them with leaves or clothing. They can serve as ground covers to reflect heat from fires, protect against wind and rain, or create solar ovens. Their low cost means you can stock up without worry. Buy them in bulk and stash them everywhere, in your car, bugout bag, and home emergency kit. Baby wipes are superior to paper towels in many emergency situations. Use them for personal hygiene when water is scarce, cleaning surfaces and gear, wiping down hands before food preparation, or even as makeshift disinfecting wipes. Their moisture and durability make them a practical addition to any emergency kit. They can help prevent illness by maintaining basic hygiene when showers and running water aren't available. Stock up on fragrance-free varieties, as scented ones can be irritating during extended use. Now, let's look at some smaller items that pack a surprising punch. Corks might seem insignificant, but they're quite useful. They can seal containers and bottles, serve as fishing bobbers, be used in craft repairs, act as push pins for organizing information, or even be cut up as emergency fire starters since they're highly flammable. Their lightweight and compact size make them easy to store, and you can collect them from wine bottles over time. Bobby pins are handy for more than just hair. Use them for securing gear and clothing, improvising repairs on equipment, creating part of a makeshift fishing kit, picking simple locks in emergency situations, only on your own property of course, or organizing small cables and wires. They weigh nothing and take up no space, so throw a handful in your kit. Dental floss isn't just for oral hygiene, which is important in itself during emergencies. It can be used as strong, lightweight cordage for fishing line, sewing heavy materials like canvas or leather, tying gear together, creating tripwires for alarms around your camp, or even cutting through soft materials when used like a saw. Unwaxed floss is best for most survival applications, while waxed floss works better for sewing. Here's a creative idea. You can combine several of these items to create an improvised fishing kit. Use tin can tops cut and shaped into hooks, dental floss as your fishing line, and corks as bobbers. While this isn't ideal compared to a real fishing kit, these items could help you catch food in a survival situation when you have nothing else. It's all about creative problem solving and making do with what you have. Now, let's discuss something a bit controversial. Potassium permanganate. Some preppers scoff at carrying chemicals, but potassium permanganate's versatility is truly unmatched. First, it can help you start fires. When mixed with brake fluid or antifreeze, it creates a chemical reaction that generates heat and flame. This can be a lifesaver in wet conditions when traditional fire starting methods fail. Second, potassium permanganate is excellent for water disinfection. It kills bacteria, algae, viruses, and fungus within about an hour, making it useful for emergency water treatment. You only need a tiny amount, enough to turn the water light pink to purify it. Third, it works as a general disinfectant. Use it to clean wounds, sanitize surfaces, or prevent infection in cuts and scraps. A small vial weighs very little and can provide multiple critical functions in an emergency.
Just be careful handling it, as it can stain skin and clothing, and always use it in proper dilutions. The key to effective preparedness isn't just buying the latest gear. It's about thinking creatively and making the most of what you have. Many of these items are already in your home, waiting to be repurposed. By brainstorming and experimenting, you'll discover even more uses for everyday products. The beauty of these uncommon supplies is that they're accessible, affordable, and incredibly versatile. The 30 items we've covered are just the beginning. There are hundreds more that could be added, each with their own unique benefits. The key is to look at every household item through the lens of preparedness and ask yourself, how could this help in an emergency? This mindset shift is what separates prepared individuals from everyone else. Let's talk about practical application. If you experience a power outage, you can use buckets for water storage, employ Mylar blankets for warmth, and rely on duct tape and plastic sheeting to seal windows and retain heat in your home. In a bug-out situation, pack Ziploc bags with essential gear to keep everything organized and dry. Use yard bags for carrying supplies or creating makeshift shelters. And bring paracord and bandanas for repairs and personal protection. During a water shortage, coffee filters and pantyhose become crucial for pre-filtering water before purification. Bleach or potassium permanganate can disinfect the water, making it safe to drink. Buckets and totes are essential for collection and storage. When facing hygiene challenges, baby wipes become your best friend for personal cleaning, baking soda helps with deodorizing and sanitation, and clothespins are necessary for drying clothes in a grid-down scenario. Here's how to start building your uncommon supplies kit. First, go through your home and identify items that could serve multiple purposes. Set aside extras or duplicates specifically for your emergency kit. Don't wait for an emergency to start thinking about this. Second, prioritize versatility. Choose supplies that can be used in a variety of scenarios. Multi-purpose items save space and increase your adaptability when things go wrong. Third, store smartly. Orbitize your supplies in labeled containers or buckets. Keep similar items together for easy access during an emergency. There's nothing worse than frantically searching for something critical when time is of the essence. Fourth, rotate and replace your supplies regularly. Some items, like bleach or baby wipes, have expiration dates or lose effectiveness over time. Rotate your stock and replace items as needed to ensure everything is ready when you need it. Create a simple system where you use the oldest items first and replace them with fresh supplies. This keeps your emergency kit current without wasting resources. The most important lesson in preparedness is flexibility. By viewing everyday items as potential lifesavers, you empower yourself to handle a wide range of emergencies. The supplies we've discussed may not be glamorous or exciting, but their utility is proven time and time again. They work, they're affordable, and most importantly, they're accessible to everyone, regardless of budget. Start building your kit today, and remember, the best preparedness plan is one that adapts to your needs and resources. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on specialized equipment to be prepared. Sometimes the most effective tools are the ones you already own. Take time to brainstorm, experiment, and share your ideas with others. The more you think about preparedness, the more creative solutions you'll discover. Whether you're a seasoned prepper or just starting out, these uncommon supplies can make all the difference when it matters most. The next time you're about to throw away a bucket, some pantyhose, or an old bandana, think twice. That item might just save your life someday. Stay safe, stay prepared, and remember, sometimes it's the little things that matter most.